Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes University Men's Ice Hockey. Manhattanville in town. They were here at Wilkes-Barre last night against Kings, and now here they are against the Colonels from Wilkes-Barre area. Barry trying to keep it on was Brewling, and here comes Manhattanville. They'll send one down. Similar lineup to last night. Nico Pedro in goal for the Colonels. In the meantime, face a team from Manhattanville that is hungry, much like the Colonels. The Colonels improved to 11-3 after last night's contest. Colonels gave up the first goal last night and then unleashed. So a nice job by Tyler Hines' crew. And that line looked awfully sharp last night, which is the line you're going to see right now. That one hit off the stick there of Manhattanville. Taylor will try to chase this thing down. He whiffs on that one. Colonel's just going to survey here. Gerska back there. Puck cycles back here in the Colonel zone. Goes off of one. Mueller sends it back down behind the net. This one now in Manhattanville's offensive zone. Send one down off of Pedro's glove. Abdella. Jimmy O'Kane. Here he's got a streaking player, and it was Phil Erickson. And then, of course, got over to Tyler Barrow. Barrow still alive, and that one stopped as Erickson tried to get that one by. So the Valiants here in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, get a little ice hockey action going. No longer members of the conference in the other sports, basketball and soccer and things like that, but they'll play ice hockey against the Colonels here in the United Hockey. Here we are, Manhattanville now, trying to get forward. We'll pluck one down there. So good job by the Valiants trying to stay focused and get some offense working. This one will come right down to number 30, Reed Robertson. So we got a face-off here, Billy Barry. Raymond Spearbrecker out of British Columbia. There's Jake Gallagher. It's going to stay on with Barry. Barry sends it down. Good job there by Robertson. Gallagher. He's got Barry in the center. He's trying to get open. He's got two guys guarding him. Here's Barry circling around. Dill, point blank, tries. Oh, just missed the pad there as he was hoping Gallagher could clean that up. It'll come back over. Nice shot there by number 8, Dylan Kuipers. Kuipers will contain. Will pluck that over into the corner. So Dill will chase that. A little miscue there by Connor Boyce out of St. Albans, Vermont. Trying to get that over towards Fay. It didn't happen. We got a penalty coming here. Going to go against the Colonels, I believe. 16-10 on the clock. So here's the face-off down here on the start of the power play for Manhattanville. Colonels will be doing what they could here to kill this penalty. Robertson sets up Boyce behind the net. So we'll look up and down this Colonel lineup. Didn't see Don Flynn so far. Not sure if he dressed tonight or not. Again, they're just looking at who makes it through on a healthy day or not, as we see Devin Shell down here, part of this four-man crew here for the Colonels to slow down Manhattanville. Nice job by Nico Happo out of Finland. You just look at across this league and players and where they come from. It is amazing to see the starting places for players between Canada, parts of the United States, and other countries. Mueller does a good job and did get a little netting, I guess, on that when he tried to flick it. 15:01 on the clock. So the Valiants back on that power play here with 41 seconds after their victory last night against Kings here in the Wyoming Valley. Pedro back over, still trying to get something to go, and that one gets knocked around a bit at the Valiants. Good effort here by the Colonels of trying to kill this penalty. Trying to be patient. They've got 18 seconds to go. Pedro did a great job there of saving that one. That one down now to the corner. And the Colonels pluck it on out of there, get some fresh bodies on the ice, and we're going even strength in 3 seconds. O'Kane going to pressure. Good job there by the Colonels. Burling came up, missed it. Now Erickson tried to get there, but Fletcher was right there, and now Polak. Kuipers with a hit. That'll go behind goal. Here comes Erickson. Erickson will circle around back over to Burling. Burley, that is. Now Kuipers. He's got O'Kane right behind him. Here's Burling. And now we got a whistle on an offsides. .13:31 on the clock here in period number 1. Live men's NCAA Division III ice hockey here at the Toyota Sportsplex in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Manhattanville trying to end their road trip with wins. Come to town, take on Kings and Wilkes. Faya looked awfully sharp last night on his skates and with his stick. He's battling right now with a couple dudes down there, as is Nick Swain in the lineup tonight. Here's a chance. Flinney is on the ice. That one no go. Swain, Flinney will try to go back down. Here comes Faya. Back over. Mueller sends one down. Flinney, goal! Gorgeous goal from Mueller to Flynn, and there's the trickster, Don Flynn, getting the goal. Oh, Flinney's been a little bit on the schneid, and he comes off of it with a goal right there. Beautiful play there and shows his stick skills. So 1-0 go the Colonels. 12:48 to go. Colonels strike first. And a Jimmy the Ripper there as Danny Rydell's in the lineup tonight. Teammates giving him the business. Kurska says, what was that? Also in the lineup tonight is Judson McGath. One sent down. And then it'll go all the way down. Gregory will chase that down here for the Valiants of Manhattanville. Colonels trying to go forward. Hapo will send it back over towards Gerska for the Colonels unintentionally. Here's an opportunity. This one sent across. Nobody home. Dill tries to chase what Gallagher gave him. Here's Dill now. Nice little tricky move there. Tries to go around the net. Manhattanville knocking down a body. Very beautiful opportunity right there for Jungworth. But it went off his stick. Just a little too much juice on it. 11:44 here on the clock in the first. Got some fast-paced hockey here with Manhattanville in town. Colonels lead by 1. Now the Colonels send it down inside. O'Kane. Nice job there as Erickson looked to get it to go. They send it back in. This will go towards Erickson again. O'Kane hanging in the middle. And the Colonels couldn't keep it onside. That was Jungworth. Went past the stick. Valiants lost a little edging there. That was Kyle Miller. This will swing around. We are under 11 minutes to go here at the Toyota Sportsplex. So a fast-paced 9 minutes here for the Colonels, leading by 1. Jungworth will send that one down. Valiants, Flenny chasing it. This one goes over to Faya. Faya will circle back, get it over to Kuipers. Kuipers now across. He's got Faya on the move. Faya's got Flenny. And coming hard as well as Swain. Here's Faya to Flynn. Stopped on a dime. They're not going to the net. Over to Kuipers. Back over to Abdella. Now it'll go behind the net. Swain. Faya with a ripper, and it got knocked down. Couldn't get all the wood on it. Here comes the Valiants. Nice little touch pass down to Steele. So a good job there by Matenchko out of the Ukraine. Swain got somebody right in his pocket. He sends it down, and Flinny will be down here and try to get involved chasing 4. Flinny will end up coming off now. Here comes Danny Rydell. Send it down. You got Shell down here. But swung over there was James Gregory out of Connecticut. Valiant's trying to now make something happen here. Presta sends it across, but the Colonels are right there to clean it up. Arujo to Shell. Rydell will try to hang back in. That little wrister goes right into number 30's hands. Reed Robertson. 1-0 Colonels, 9:25 on the clock. We're back to it. Mueller sends one. A lot of traffic, but swallowed up there by Reed Robertson out of Plano, Texas. 6'6", 220. One of the taller goalies you'll ever see. We always think our buddy Nico Pedro is pretty big. He's 6'2". But this dude's like he's playing in a little junior net in the backyard. Gerska. Dill got his stick like he swung a baseball bat. And here comes Dill again, very stick savvy out of Lake Tahoe. Coming in, backhanded. Gallagher couldn't get it. They try to get it through a couple legs, and then it's tied up. Nice little trickery there by the Colonels with 8:52 to go. Here comes the face-off. This one sent over, a little barrow action, and they couldn't get anything working there. So the Valiant's coming. Jimmy O'Kane just got in the way. Great job by O'Kane. Here comes Barrow. Barrow barreling down, gets it to the center, but on the wrong side. And now it'll be a sweep here by Bella. A little Jimmy O'Kane in his pocket, not going to happen. Erickson looking. He's got his dude Barrow to Erickson. Could he make something happen? He got whiffled over there. And then Barrow banged into the glass. And the stick went flying on Erickson. Goalie got knocked down. They got bodies all over the joint. I think this is going to be a Manhattanville penalty, but let's see what happens here. So 2 penalties here. 21 is in the box, and number 5 is in the box here for Manhattanville. So Fletcher and Ben Steele. Penalties go north. Canada and Maine are the 2 hometowns for those 2 players here for Manhattanville. Trying to get the second player up here. It's 2-2, not a 4. Trying to get this fixed. All right, they got it set. Little 5-on-3 hockey here for the Colonels. Trying to go against a 6'6" goalie. Brearley. Ripper. Sacrificing the body there for the Valiants. Now they'll circle out. It'll be Dill. Dill will try to attack. Dill tried to do it himself. He went glove side, unable to get it done. Kuipers now back over. That ripper almost went 5 holes. Brearley almost got it. Now it'll go back out. Kuipers. Kuipers scores. That was a frozen rope at 7:44 to go here in the first. Beautiful shot. And nothing but ice in the veins right there. We're back at it, 2-0 Colonels. They'll light that scoreboard up any second now. So the 5-on-3 for the Colonels. Here comes Fea. Light on his feet. Riley and Fea back over. Barrow. Gerska. So it's Gerska, not Briley. Back over to Flinney. Flynn looks. Gerska trying to get a ripper, but a good job of stepping up. Over there was number 27, Lavelle. Stick goes down. Here comes Gerska inside. Shot, Donald Flynn. So Flinney focused and firing away and took the knee to get that extra leverage and send that up and in and hit the twine. 3-0. The Colonels right now looking sharp against Manhattanville. We got a timeout, Manhattanville at the 7-minute mark, down 3. Back at it here at the Toyota Sportsplex after the timeout. We're under 7 minutes to play here in the first, and the Colonels with a commanding 3-goal lead. Manhattanville not happy. Thought they should have had a slashing call there against the Colonels, and there wasn't one. This one will come down. Here's Mueller. Sends it across. Gallagher will just send one in, and it'll be Robertson. We're back at it here as the Colonels lead by 3 at the Toyota Sportsplex against Manhattanville. Manhattanville improved to 8-5-1 after last night with a victory against Kings. Shell down there, Rydell. They'll pluck it forward. Kuipers ran in there to number 13. Patenchko. Here comes Shell. Gets it up ice. Rydell will have to try to get there first. Manhattanville was hoping for the icing call. Didn't get it. Little cycle back out. Went over to Barrow. Now a little cross there. And a good job, but no wood on that one. Barrow. Kick save. Here's Erickson. Sends it back across. Nobody home. It'll be Gushka. Gushka got a little bit on it. Nice play and pass here. Pedro right there to get that out of here. Stopped that like a baseball, as if he was playing shortstop. Had to kind of just knock it down. 4:53 on the clock. We're in the first. John Mendola with you here in the Wilkes University Athletic Network. That one will pluck just a little bit up. Colonels will need to continue this energy right now for Coach Tyler Hines, who is all over him like a cheap suit yesterday, just trying to keep these guys motivated. Here comes Erickson. This one across and nothing doing. Another. Manhattanville saying they're looking for a penalty. Somebody goes down, and that was Erickson. Fletcher now on the ice for Manhattanville. Brings a lot of energy here. Big hit on Abdella. Now we got a penalty here against the Colonels. Going to go against McGrath. Fair trying to get in there to chat a little bit as the Valiants are on the other end of the scoreboard right now. McGrath will go to the penalty box. So, Prestia, Hapo, Boyce, Roella. And Emo. Penalty kill right now for the Colonels. That one gets out of dodge right off the bat. Mueller tried to chase there. $1:38 here on the penalty kill. Colonels are going to have to chop this. Here comes Barry. Potential 2-on-1. Barry's going to get wide. He's got Jimmy O'Kane. That one plucks up in the air. And Manhattanville will have a little surge here. 2-on-2. And now we're going to get a penalty. So Bryce. So double penalty. Barry goes in the box, as does Royce. Tyler Hines right now having a talk about discipline. Just saying, listen, we've got to be disciplined right now. There's 3:15 on the clock. You don't want a goal going in right now. Give them a little bit of momentum. It's not worth it. So the official has a conversation with the penalty box, peeps, the scorer, and all that stuff. So two guys are in there for the same thing. And then we've got our guy McGrath in there. So a little 5-on-4 hockey here for Manhattanville. Pedro just kind of trying to keep everybody in check, eyeballing this stuff up. 52 seconds left on the penalty kill here for the Colonels. Mueller over there. 2:41 now on the clock. Gregory. Back over, wide open look there. Pedro, and then the rebound goes for Manhattanville. Pedro laid out, had it, but then the score by number 27, that is Jared Lavallee out of Cumberland, Maine. So Lavallee. So Manhattanville right now saying we've got a little momentum. Something Tyler Hines wasn't happy about. The possibility. Disciplined hockey right now is what they need. Fletcher and Flynn. Colonel's got to get that foot back on the gas here. Here comes Manhattanville. Flinney trying to dig that thing out. .208 on the clock here in the first. Here comes the face-off. Initially looked like Flinney would win it, and it gets back over to the Valiants. Pedro got it out of there. It'll come back over for the Colonels to Swain. Swain looking up ice to Flynn. He's got Fea. Fea's going to see if he can get there first, but Miller beats him to the punch. Flinney does a good job of using his skate and his body well. Fea picks it up. Now back over. Nick Fea trying to escape three. Valiants does just that right in front. Swain can't get enough wood on it, and it is taken back there. Swain gets his body in a good position with $1:30 to go, and now it's back to the Valiants. Chopped down there. Here's Pollock, and that one's a hard swinger, and Pedro off his pad. Fea now. Great control, him and Flynn. That one over to Flynn. Flinney cycles it back over to Fea. O'Kane's on the ice, so is Kuipers. Nice cutting on a dime there is Fea. Kuipers tried to get it down there, goes off Flinney's stick. And now the Colonels will come backwards here with 54 seconds. Barrow up to Brewerly. He's got Jimmy O'Kane on the other side, circles back, and that one goes wide. Here comes Kuiper, going to rush up there. Emoff. LaValle, who has the lone goal here for Manhattanville with 33 seconds on it, and Pedro comes up with the save with 31 seconds here on the clock. .25 seconds on the clock here in the first. Colonels trying to keep Manhattanville out of the goal. They lead 3-1. Abdallah will get a little surge here. 9 seconds. Sends it over to Gallagher. Gallagher's got Dill in front. And a cleaner upper with 1.8 seconds to go. Billy Berry sends it home. Four to 1. That is awesome sauce right now for the Colonels. Berry went down for a half a moment and then comes back and scores. And that'll tick it away. 4-1 Colonels after one. We'll be back here. We're back at it here at the Toyota Sportsplex. Period number 2. John Mendola with you. You're in the Wilkes University Athletic Network and the John Mendola Show Network. As the Colonels now have a 4-1 lead. They've been efficient. Flynn, Kuiper, Flynn, Berry, LaValle, that is, scored for Manhattanville. Point blank range and no go. Try to go number 20 right there. Taylor, 6'4", 200 pounds out of Michigan. LaValle and Berry on the faceoff. Goes to Freese. Gets knocked down by Gerska. Dill will try to get there first. Thought he can maybe get a breakaway. Was unable to do it, and Pedro with a quick save. Back at it. And we got a whistle. 19:06 on the clock here in the second. Spearbreaker trying to talk on how he's going to try to set this up against Berry. And Berry wins the draw, so all for naught there. Berry will chase this down, back over towards Dill. Faya coming over to Gerska. That one will flick over to the other side. Spearbreaker tried to give Gerska a little bit of the business there. Flynn coming down, tries to get a check over there. Now Gerska will come down. He'll be chased. Now Faya will circle around. Faya gets it through. This one coming to Flynn. Flynn lost his edge there, and now it'll be Faya as he delayed there. That one goes off the pad. Faya tried to go right there, and that'll be a penalty here. At least the goal went off. It looked like Faya tried to just brace himself there and use the leverage with the goalie. I don't think we're going to get anything as far as that, but the goal did come off. The official was right there. 18:08 on the clock. Now we're back at it. Mueller sends it down. Barrow down there. Jimmy O'Kane and Erickson. They'll try to chase. Abdullah tried to get there first, but it'll be Pollock. Sends it across. O'Kane just riding him. It looked like the Valiant lost the edge of his blade there. No call. Coming back the other way, Tyler Hines saying we got a heck of a play. Here comes Jimmy O'Kane. Try to go no-looker there. Was number 13, Tyler Barrow. So the Valiants trying to talk themselves into feeling good right now, saying, hey, we'll get a call. Once you start thinking it's the guys in the stripes, you're up against it. They got to play a little harder. Wilkes right now has just had more opportunities, leading 4-1, and created those opportunities with a difference of 16-7 in shots in that first period. We're in period number 2, 17:23 on the clock. Stays onside, then comes out. Burley looking, trying to talk to his team about where to be. Here comes Danny Rydell now. Rydell's got somebody right in his pocket. Tries to get it forward up to Arujo. Arujo trying to win that battle there. Comes down to Shell. Shell kicks it out to Kuipers. Rydell can't keep it alive, and the Colonels now on the other end. Burley to Rydell. He's got Arujo. That one pad save. Nice job there by the Colonels. Pedro. Somebody behind Colonels. That one goes wide. Burley's been on the ice for a while here, and then Pedro does a good job. The officials have a little conversation over there as Crossan try to come in and chat a little bit. Fletcher and Barry on the face-off. That one comes out. Freese. Back over to the Colonels. So the Valiants won it for a half a second, and then it came out. Gerska will get to it. Gerska harassed. The Colonels had it and then made a boo-boo and then another boo-boo. Skate right on the ankle there. That one hurts. Coming off is Fletcher. So Fletcher got stung there. He's in agony right now. He just crawls out of the team bench area and it'll get looked at. Right at the top part of his ankle. Ever get hit by a hockey puck? Not too fun. Ankle's better than the face. Flinney will send that one down. It'll get behind to the goalie. Robertson. Fea got pickpocketed over there. Nice job there by the Valiants. So Prestia did the job, but here comes Flynn. He's got a full line of Valiants in front of him. Flynn trying to see if he could find somebody. It's Fea. Fea sends one over and is scooped up over there by Robertson. After the change in lines there, 15 minutes left here in the second. Colonels up 4-1 over Manhattanville. That shot goes wide as Kuipers tried to make it happen himself. Erickson sends one in. Jimmy O'Kane, and is saved there by Robertson. Erickson, pad save, and that one gets plopped up in the air about 16 feet. Comes over to the other side, it's Kuipers. Sends it to O'Kane, and then still alive there as Brewerly had a nice shot, so good play there by Jimmy O'Kane. That one comes down, swings around, and Pollock hits it high. Erickson stops, slows it down, O'Kane couldn't get rid of it. Now O'Kane will come over. Kuipers with a big hit over there. Here comes Barrow. Barrow backhanded over to the other side. It is Phil Erickson. Erickson tried to keep it alive. Hit by Barrow. And now it'll come back to the center. Rydell's on the ice. Jungwirth can't get rid of it. Freese. This one sent across, back over to Gerska. 13-19. Colonels don't look as sharp as they did the first period. So that could be a combo. Manhattanville playing a little bit more of an effort, or the Colonels down a little bit. When I say down, just mean they just had a little bit more accuracy, a little more setup here offensively. Shell back in to try to get it to Arujo. Here's Mueller on the ice here for the Colonels. Opportunity for the Valiants. Emoff is coming, and Mueller will send it over, get it over to Arujo. Arujo will try to get that between the Tootsie Toes. Dill gives it over to Shell. Shell's going to try to get it down into that corner. Here comes Dill. Man, he's like a worm. Evaded that big hit over there. Nice job by Dill. Here is Dill again. Tenacious play there by both the Valiants and the Colonels, just trying to get their stick on the puck. Abdella. Hit over there by Crossan. Abdella's got a 2-on-1. He's got to face it. And a shot and a goal. Polak goes high and gets it in on Pedro. 4-2 with the 12:05 left here in the period. Pedro sends it over. Manhattanville's got a little bit of energy. They trail 4-2, but after that goal, they're feeling a little better about themselves as the Colonels made it 4-1 with like 1.8 seconds on the clock after one. But Manhattanville has done the job here in the second. Fea skating on through the Valiant defense and holding people off. Now we got a whistle. So after the face-off, the Valiants control. Jimmy O'Kane trying to use his speed and spark that he's played with the last two nights. Erickson over there in the corner. Taking away the Valiants right now. Playing a little hungrier than the Colonels. Trailing by 2. They slow it down. Hapo tries to get in. Knocks back out. So Pedro had it for a second. Comes out. Now Freese. Got an open guy over on the wing. Sends it down. There's the Colonels. O'Kane lost it. It'll come out back over to Gerska. Gerska's going to hold. Jungwirth, Shell. Took a rough bounce there. 10:18 to go. Valiant's thinking, let's do it in 10-minute play. They want to give a big effort here in these last 10 to make it 4-3. One goal at a time mentality. And Robertson takes that one with his glove. That one comes out. Gill and Berry. Abdella. Gallagher. Line looked like it had a little bit more energy last night with Gallagher and Berry. Here comes Dill, who's looked really sharp tonight. Dill sends one over. Nobody home. Mueller fell down. Now to come out. Breakaway. Pedro, and they score. Manhattanville cuts it to 4-3. Big miscue there by the Colonels. That's Bella. Manhattanville playing with desperation right now. Colonels are going to have to try to match that energy. They lead by 1 goal. They were up 4-1. It has been all Manhattanville here this second period. Faya goes wrister, couldn't get it. Back over. Can this line do something here for the Colonels? Little whiffer. They try to send it back in. No go. And now an opportunity again for the Valiants. Pushing forward. They've got 4 skaters. On 3 for the Colonels. Knocked down. Still hanging around there. Colonels need to get that head on a swivel. Flynn fell down. Swain battling. But gets over to the Valiants. Flinny sends one over there, nothing doing again. Now Flynn's there to try to break it up a little bit. 8:18 on the clock. Shot goes wide. Gregory. Kuiper's defending. Got a penalty coming up here on the Colonels. Gregory. They pulled the goalie. Pollock. That one goes wide as well. Here comes Manhattanville, still coming. Long wait on the penalty, and finally at the 7:21 mark. Flynn with that penalty. Got to have the discipline right now. You're down. Manhattanville is trailing by 1. Well, they got all the momentum in the world right now, so the Colonels have to try to stay as sharp as they possibly can. Setting it up, Hapo. Shot, Pedro gets rid of it. And then that one goes long. Colonels will get some fresh bodies on the ice. $1:22 to go. Gerska, Shell, Jungworth, and Phil Erickson. Hapo, Gerska gets him to make a boo-boo, gets it up into the twine. Chechko back over to Gregory. 5-on-4 hockey. Colonels trying to see what they can do right in front of the net. Pedro gets something on it. This one comes right across the middle. We'll send it back over to the side to give themselves another chance to send one home. Can Manhattanville come all the way back here? They were trailing 4-1 and now could tie it up here. Gregory, 30 seconds on the power play. That shot off of Pedro. Shell, these guys are tired here for the Colonels. Erickson goes down. They poke it out. They're going to have to stay on the ice, though, because it's not out enough. No chance of a line change here. Taylor now. Erickson tries to play two players. Colonels will converge. They send it across. Gregory tries to say one. And Erickson got it right in the midsection. That one hurts. He's going to try to get himself off the ice. .5:18 on the clock. Colonel sacrificing bodies all over the place. That one goes wide. Here comes Dill now to try to win it. He gets jacked up over there, and he gets hit again right into the board, and then plucked away there by Barry. Now we're going to get a penalty coming up here on Manhattanville. We got a boarding call, 5:03 on the clock. Less than 5 to play. Colonels on the power play. Pipers. Trying to eye up, got trickled across. Kuiper's trying to keep it on sides, and Manhattanville crafty enough to control Enoff. So Emoff does the job there, and this one will go down, and the Colonels will waste about 20 seconds here. Burley. Down, Dill, lost it. It'll come back over to Kuipers. Colonels need to be patient here, trying to rush things. Burley, back over. Kuiper sends it down, goes wide, and come back to Kuipers after Dill's shot. Dill will try it again, sends it to Kuipers. Kuipers has a shot, tries to go high, didn't work. Here comes Dill, trying to control. Dill stops on a dime, back over to Burley. Burley tries to set it up. Kuipers goes off of one of the other skaters. Sends across. Here's Dill. That one off of somebody as well. Freese. Dill loses his edge and then comes down, and it'll go back over to Gallagher. Shell Oh, that was an opportunity, and then Kuipers. Kuipers tried to take it the distance, still save it. 25 seconds on the power play. Here it is for Kuipers. 4-3 Colonels lead late in the second. Manhattanville playing real energized right now. Alive. Kuipers hits the back of the net, but not the inside, and still alive, and then bodies all over the place, and we get a whistle. So even strength hockey. Here comes the Colonels, Gerska and Fea. Fea skating around trying to find the hole. Fea between two skaters and loses it. Then he sends it across. Gerska now has it. For a second it was Barrow. Back over to Gerska. Here comes a surge. 4-on-2. Arujo right there. That one plucked up in the air, goes behind the net. That one denied over there by Pedro. Jungworth down there. Manhattanville talking right now about wanting it, being hungry. Down 4-3, showing the Colonels we deserve some respect. That one, nice pass, but stolen away there. And here comes Crossan. He loses it. Jimmy O'Kane now back. Beautiful play over to Barrow. Barrow tries to get it between a couple. It trickles down to the goalie, and he puts it right in front of him with $1:48 to go here in the second. Fletcher. Three Colonels there, including Erickson. Erickson lost it, but that was because of Ella. Still not there. Pedro. Abdella. Right over to Jimmy O'Kane. Sends it across. And then flush down there to Swain. Here comes Mueller. $1:17 on the clock here in the second. The Colonels trying to hold on best they could. Manhattanville is confident right now and skating well. Letechko poked out. Erickson. And that one goes wide. It'll be Jimmy O'Kane. A lot of the energy tonight here for the Colonels. O'Kane has been skating well. Kuipers sends it over to Gallagher. Billy Berry, what a play. Berry. Gallagher. Goal. Dill. And Berry right there. And the Colonels strike 5-3 and end the period strongly again, like in the first. So Dill working awfully hard the last two nights. Gets everything he deserves there and somehow finds a way to get it in. Great job. I'll tell you what, the play there really was by Berry. Berry was in the center of the ice and left the puck go by switching the stick to the other side to tie up the valiant stick. So all the credit to Billy Berry on that play. 5-3 Colonels. That one will go down here. 20 seconds to go. Here's Shell. Here comes a possibility. Pedro got rid of it. So Pedro did the job. Rydell will get it with 6 seconds. And that will do it. 5-3 Colonels after 2. We'll be back. Period number 3 underway here at the Toyota Sportsplex. 5-3 Colonels lead over Manhattanville, who has been pesky in the second period and put on a lot of heat and a lot of ground they made up as they were down 4-1. Made it 4-3. Colonels able to score with 24 seconds left in the last period, meaning period number 2. Here we go. Barrow. Erickson really couldn't get anything on it. Falls down again. So we've seen a couple skaters fall here after the ice got shaved up. Makes you in mood for a little snow cone. 19-12. So almost a minute in here to this final stanza here at the Toyota Sportsplex. Gerska. So Wilkes a miscue there. Send it in the center. Almost there. And oh, what a save, Barry. This one sent back in. And a nice job by Pedro to get rid of that. Still back. Manhattanville battling here. Colonels just can't get rid of it. Finally do. Here comes Tyler Dill. Can he beat Steele? Dill tries to go single-handed. It's a goal for Tyler Dill. Referee right there to call that one. And there ain't no denying that as Tyler Dill, one arm, one stick, one man, 2 goals tonight for Tyler Dill. As gorgeous of a goal as you're going to see, that was Tyler Dill getting the job done. So the referee having a conversation with the coach here for Manhattanville, saying what he saw. Six to 3, 18:34 on the clock. Here comes Abdella, or Tyson Arujo, that is. Nice job there, stopping things up there. Trying to get a shot on it was Billy. Six to 3, the Colonels bouncing back here. It was 4-1. It was 4-3. We're back up to 6-3. 18:07. Tyler Dill has been spectacular tonight for the Colonels. Skated well last night, played well, but tonight's even better for the young man from Lake Tahoe. McGrath trying to get a little body check over there. Sent across. Now Freese will have a look. Freese will send one down. Still alive and almost be able to put that through. Goes outside the zone, and yes, the linesman caught that one. Just barely. Freese tried to do a little Cobra Kai with his stick there, and it just went outside the zone. $17:40 on the clock here in the final period. This one sent down, knuckleball. Faya down there. Flynn back in. Flinney trying to keep it alive, so is Faya. They've got an opportunity. Oh, the puck was alive for a second. And I think the net has to get put back in place. So Taylor shaken up here for Manhattanville. There's a possibility. Pedro denies. So a good job once again by Nico Pedro. under 17 to go here at the Toyota Sportsplex, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Colonels leading 6-3 against Manhattanville. Kuipers to Flynn. Here's Flynn. Flynn keeps it on. Flynn sends one high, and Robertson takes care of that. So Erickson, Mueller, Abdallah, Jimmy O'Kane, and Tyler Barrow here on the face-off. Barrow wins his own face-off, and it'll go back over to Manhattanville. Nice pickpocket job there by Abdallah. Erickson. Here comes Jimmy O'Kane. No sauce on that one. Tried to get it over to Barrow. Still alive here, and that one goes wide by Boyce. (15:57). And now we got a high stick. No high stick. I guess the net just came off there. Berry and Gallagher. Gallagher looked a little faster last night. So, again, you go night to night. Berry has played well and skated well tonight for the Colonels. Him and Gallagher are a pretty good combo out there, but Dill's really been the punch so far tonight. This one comes inside, shot denied over there, and now Gallagher calling for it. That one's sent down. We'll cycle around. Jungwirth trying to get out of dodge. Him and Shell playing right next to each other, and then that kind of got lost in translation there with those two. Here's Shell with a nice move. Shell gets by one. Trying to give it to 2 or 3 and get to that corner. Great play by Devin Shell to tie that puck up. He cycles it back. McGrath will send it down. Shell with a backhand opportunity goes wide. Burley tries to think, should I come up? No, he couldn't. And then a nice check over there by Rydell. Sent the player to the ground. Crossing down. Fletcher versus Flynn. Stick still somewhere. Flinney and Fletcher. Flinney trying to win that out of the corner. Swain down there as well. That shot taken care of there. Robertson right there. McGrath comes up with a hit. Burley. Nice poke away there by Swain. Come back with 14:02 on the clock, and we'll get a face-off. Under 14 to go. Puck still going. Here comes Erickson with a surge. No. Poked away. Good job by Emoff, who's done a good job tonight here for the Valiants. Erickson right here to steal. Oh, he got knocked down. If he was able to spin around, he had a wide open net there as Robertson was behind the net at the moment. Pollock, great effort by him. That one goes out by Fleece. Here comes Barry. He's going to chase. Barry looking like Batman out there. The big swing to him. Here comes Barry. Can he chase this down? Him against Miller. Barry showed great speed tonight. Nice job and a win over there in the corner. Gallagher goes down, sacrificing his body. Dill gets it over. Now it's Mueller. Mueller sends it. Gets through. It's Gallagher. Gallagher with a no-looker. Back over to Barry. Barry. Mueller still open. It's Gushka. Back to Mueller. Barry's open. So is Dill looking for the hat trick. And Barry, no go. And now we're going to get a penalty. .27 on the clock. Colonel's on a power play. Michael Gerska out here. We'll look. Faya. He got denied. Flinney and Faya over there. This is going to be a tough line to try to defend right now. Abdella couldn't connect. Back over. Here's Tyler Barrow. Barrow with a little fake half circle there. Sends it across. Faya couldn't get it on his stick. Faya circles back out. Barrow. Barrow over to Faya. Faya sends one right at Robertson. It gets tied up. Well, good job there by Robertson at 6'6" to stopping that one. Flynn gets it out to Gerska. Gerska's going to skate on in. Get over to his buddy, Barrow. Let's pass it back out. Here's Flynn. Flynn sends one in. Save. There's Arujo was right there by Robertson. Switching the lines. Manhattanville's going to send this one down. Burn about 20 seconds here. Burley. Tries to get it up. And that one flies up right past the camera here. All good. All safe. Kuipers sends it down. Here comes Gallagher. This might be an interesting line here for the Colonels. Gallagher teaming up here with Erickson and Dill and Kuipers. That one goes wide and hits the netting. Burley, Kuipers, Colonels still got 26 seconds here in the power play. Leading 6-3, 10:51 on the clock. Here's Dill. Sends a sidewinder, a little too much juice on it. Dill open on that opposite side. They're still looking. Gallagher back over. Barely tries to get one, goes to just a little bit wide. A pad save there by Robertson. Here comes Dill. Sends it across the Kuipers. Kuipers tries to go high. That one knocked away. Even strength we are at. 10:28 on the clock. Quick shot there by Arujo. Taken care of. Well, Robertson doing his best to stand tall, all at 6'6". This one will be played off the boards. Shot to the inside. Pedro right there, and Pedro comes up with it. .10:08 on the clock. Lenny and Faya playing a little passy-wassy there. Flynn gets it to Faya. Faya strong with his stick. Cycles it back to Flynn. Flynn takes a little edge there. Swain back over to Flynn. Flynn tied up, back goes to Swain. Swain out to Gerska. Gerska's got Mueller. Mueller looking for a skater. Mueller will circle around, send it right off of Faya in the back part of the net. Here's Faya trying to be a pest. Faya comes the other way, can stop and start on a dime at will. Faya backhanded, Flinny flipped up in the air behind the net, still going, and it's finally the Valiants coming up with the puck, but Faya will get there to cause a little bit of trouble. That one comes back over to the other side. Great effort there, and they're totally winded, but that's what you want. Relentless effort there. 9:02 on the clock. Jimmy O'Kane now. Back over. Barrow has a streaking Jimmy O'Kane and a nice glove save there by Robertson. Everything went well on that play. Bang, bang passes, and Robertson eyeballed that. That shot there, save alive. O'Kane was there for a second. Abdella back over. Barrow. He's got Erickson trying to get there. He couldn't do it as he lost his edge, and then Freese was there. So Wilkes looks back to a different type of team, skating with energy. The second period belonged to Manhattanville. But here is the Colonels now coming up with some extra stuff. Nice job by Billy Berry. One by the Colonels. Really. Plops it up, just kind of tries to get a little dead time. Gallagher does a good job of battling there. Here comes Barry. And Gallagher now looks like he's got a little bit more spark. Dill with the stick skills. Dill gets through a couple. Sends it out to his defenseman. Just didn't work, went the other way. Now Dill will plop one down. Guess who's going to hustle that? Barry. Him and Gallagher down there. Brewerly with a great job being in the right place at the right time. He went to the wrong side. He's so mad at himself. That happens. Here comes the Valiants on a charge. It's Bella over the center. Barry crossing, cycles it back to Bella. Comes right in the middle. And now the net goes off. Shell. Gotta like the effort there from Shell, sacrificing everything he owned just to do the job here with 6:59 to go in a 3-goal lead. Tyler Hines trying to get the most out of his crew. That one went high, then comes back around. It'll be McGrath back there and Mueller trying to play, get it on out of here. Enough. Sends it across. And that one goes all the way across. And this one will come all the way out. So back over to Dorsey. Pluck that down. McGrath will trace that. Get it over to Mueller. Mueller has it now. Mueller looking for a streaking Swain. Swain will hold at the blue line, and it'll go down and get over to the corner, and we're going to change in players. Flynn, Abdallah, Fea, and Swain. Throw in Gushka. So Michael Gerska is out there. Here's Flynn. Backhanded over to Fea. Didn't work. Fea will look for Flinny now. Now comes Swain. Swain with a little chuckle pass. Gerska, can he get it behind Robertson? Trying to flip it over, and they almost handed it in. No change coming. So no change for the Valiants when you pass it illegally. Polak back to Pedro with a save, coming across, poked out. Here comes the shot, goes wide. They try to get it on Pedro again, but it is Johnny on the spot. Phil Erickson always seems to be in the right place at the right time. 5:18 on the clock. Here comes Gerska. Abdallah. Jimmy O'Kane. Under 5 minutes to go here tonight. 6-3 the Colonels. Thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. 96 years in business here in the Wilkes-Barre area. Of course, they're up and down the Atlantic seaboard. Icing. back on it. Manhattanville looking for another call. They've been looking for them all night, and they ain't getting them. This one sent down right off Robertson. The Valiants played a fantastic second period. If they've been a little itchy with the refs today, and if they just played like they did in the second period, that's been the difference, 6-3. They played tough. Colonels, though, just played at another level when they had to. I think Tyler Hines would like to see a little bit more consistency out of his group in the hustle department, where they got to know they've got to want it. Here comes a shot. Oh, Rydell couldn't put it home. Tyson Arujo put it right there, but he got his stick caught up. Just couldn't break free. 3:28 on the clock. Brierly. Here comes McGrath, sends it across. Rydell denied, and then McGrath denied. So Rydell twice had opportunities. He'll send it back off the board. Inside Shell tried to go to Arujo. You can see the Colonel skaters are getting a little tired here with 3:03 to go. Need a change. Here comes Fea. Able to get off the bench and come right on. Here comes Fea now. You can see the jump in his skate. He's got make something here on a 1-on-3. Nick Fea looking disgusting on his skates. Unable to finish on that one, but some great moves. Flinny couldn't get it. Flynn undercuts there and unable to get it done, and then Fea upended. So Manhattanville heads to the box once again. Gorska tried to no-look one, and Robertson took care of it. Here's the face-off. Nice pass, Nick Fea. That one goes high. Gets off a stick, hits the netting. Gerska, Flynn. Fea. Barrow. Barrow, what a play right there. Here's Flynn. Numbers for the Colonels. Flynn, he tried to jump it. Nothing doing there for the Colonels. .141 on the clock. Power play here with the Colonels. Trying to continue. Gerska gets it down to Dill like he shot out of a cannon. And tied up by Robertson. Really? Kuipers. Burley, Kuipers, Gallagher. Gallagher out there. Gallagher gets it over to Kuipers now. Back to Erickson. Gallagher couldn't get anything on it. Less than 1 minute to go here. This will come out of the zone. Kuipers sends it back. Here comes Dill. Dill now trying to make some moves. Dill circles up, gets boarded over there. Pretty good, but he's still on his feet. Now down there, they'll battle. It's Gallagher back over to Erickson. And the Valiants will come out winning this with 28 seconds to go, trailing 6-3. Kuipers, good job holding it up. But how about Tyler Dill? Making some big plays tonight for the Colonels. That wrister no go. So good opportunity there for the Valiants. And Dill will send it back over. Arujo. That will do it. The Colonels 6. Manhattanville 3. Victory number 12 on the season. Have a good night.